Hey there, welcome back to our Numidia campaign. So in the previous episode, our stability once again has kind of fallen. We've been having some stability issues in the last few episodes, but this guy that we have in control right now is only 39, so he should be able to, at the very least, kind of keep it going for a while before his son eventually takes the throne. So that's, that is promising at least. We just have to deal with some provincial revolts. Let's get our stability up above 20 so that we can quickly kind of nab this area over here. Aggressive expansion isn't that much of an issue anymore, so we're just going to have to kind of wait it out. And actually, in the meantime, what I think I might do is, in the previous episode, we ended off by getting these guys over here and prepare for the provincial revolts that are going to happen over here and over here. Those are the next ones that are likely going to happen. So, but what I did notice was when the previous guy who had these, who led these mercenaries was like a marshal of 15 or 14 or something like that. And I guess he passed away. And now this 16-year-old guy with a marshal of 11 has taken over. 11's not terrible, but I think we can do better than that. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to disband this guy. I'm going to kick off the episode by disbanding him. And we're going to try to find someone who is a little bit better. So who can we find? Like, we do see this 13 marshal. Where is he at? He's right over here. No heavy infantry, but that's okay. There's a 14 all the way over here. 70,000 troops is a little bit expensive. It's a little bit expensive, but I wonder if there's anyone that we could hire. Like, there's this guy over here. He's a 14, 13,000 troops, about 7.5 gold per month. Maybe that's someone I want to go for. Let's just double check. Let's just go down a little bit here. Yeah, I think that's a good amount of troops, 13,000 troops. We can live with that. That's not too expensive, so I will recruit you. Okie dokie, and you're going to come over here, and we will have you guys come over here, and we will have you guys bring them over here like so. So I'm going to unpause it here, and you guys are going to come on down and board our fleet as the Kushan Civil War ends. That's interesting. That's got really nothing to do with us. You guys are going to, to click on the fleet. You guys are going to come over here to our capital. And what is our ruler doing? You are proving legitimacy, right? As granaries have been raided all the way over here in Cubana. Okay. We could just replace the stockpile. That's probably fine. I want to hold on to my political influence for now, and maybe I'll just have to replace the stockpile and increase loyalty with the governor that way. That's fine. We have lots of money. Not a problem. You guys are going to go on to unit reorg, and maybe we should probably think about reorganizing this. Maybe what I will do is I'll have cavalry on the side, on the flanks, and I will have spearmen at front. Does that make any sense? I mean, I'd like to have the war elephants be the primary cohorts, but I don't think I can change it. They're not listed here, so that's fine. In the meantime, I will switch tactics to bottleneck. That seems to be the best one. We do have to replace a trade network over here. What do we want? Maybe something expensive. We don't need salt because we don't have any legions just yet. We could go for papyrus and actually bump up our civic tech investment. Or do we want to maybe go for olives and increase slave happiness nationwide? That might be something we probably should consider doing, actually. We also are trading for wood. Yeah, wood's fine. Increases spearman defense and axeman defense. That's fine, I suppose. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go for olives. We will trade for some olives and just try to get that bonus to increase pop happiness nationwide. That's fine. How many more months left? 9 months until Syracuse revolts, and then 10 months now till Sardinia Australis revolts as well. So yeah, we're gonna have a few little revolts here, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. As far as missions, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna save up for this because I really want fortifying the borders. I wanted to get that. That looks awesome. But just to double check, where are these places that need fortresses? In Tingitania. Where is Tingitania? That's not a region. That's a province, I believe. Is that out here? I'm not even sure where. This is Tingitania over here. Are you guys, how loyal are you? You are actually quite loyal, so maybe we should build some fortresses over here now, because as we can see, this province is on its way down. So in terms of loyalty, so we should probably think about building in here now while we can. Are all of them in Tingitania? I should double check. Rutubis, Yuyang. Okay. Well, meantime, I guess I will. Yeah, we will build a fort in here in the meantime. I mean, we'll delete it eventually. We don't want to hold on to it too much. Where is Rutubis? I don't. Oh, it's right over here. This one is actually loyal enough too, so we'll get started on that. I keep looking at the wrong one. Zaida, okay. Bing. And where is the last one? Gaoling in Yuyang. We need to build a fortress in Qin? What? That doesn't make any sense. We have to build a fortress over here? What? Let's see this. It says we need to build a fortress in Gaoling, which is in China. Okay, that's a glitch. That's got to be a glitch. There's no way that makes any sense. There's something weird about this Numidian kingdom thing. First of all, we're getting like some things here that say like, oh, get 15 centralization. Like, we are a monarchy. We're not a tribe anymore. Also, I mean, yeah, like, it just feels weird. Why didn't this show up early on in the game? But we're going to try to finish as much as we can. That is so funny that it says Gaoling. In what province is it? Yuyang. Let's just see where that is. Where is Yuyang? I don't even know where that is. Right here. So we need to build a fortress right here. That's what that's saying. Okay, maybe that's not possible then. And you know what? If that's not possible, maybe I'm going to delete these fortresses then. And that doesn't really make any sense. Okay, that's a little weird. That's a little weird. We will delete that. We don't need that. Let's just go back to terrain map here. I will unpause it and let these things play out. I guess in the meantime, I don't really know. We could maybe just try to build a city here instead. Just try to focus on this. Where is this? In Riff. Right. Right. I think I remember looking at that last episode. Where's Riff? Right over here. And we need to build a city in here, but we can't because the province is not loyal enough. Great. Okie dokies. Well, you know, that's just how the dice rolls, I guess. I don't want to do this now because, I mean, you know, this is not a permanent bonus. It's only good for 36 months. But, you know, you get morale of armies, discipline, and war score costs. I'd rather do that for, like, a big war if I'm going against someone. Pirates are raiding our coast. That is a problem. We are going to bump up our fleet maintenance and probably go after them. I'll have you guys just destroy pirates for now. Okay. So they're not really doing anything. Maybe you guys just go over there now. Okay, that was a weird sound that just happened. Actually, you know what? No, forget it. Forget about the pirates. We have revolts happening in just a few months now. 3 months until Syracuse goes off. Maybe what I'll do is I will maybe start building some mines or something. I will start building some things over here and here. Wherever we can. Over here is fine as well. I'll just start building mines everywhere. Mines everywhere. Okay, and I guess you guys don't need to be on unit reorg anymore. You guys are good to go. So in the meantime, you guys come up here, and I think it's in just 2 months now. Syracuse is about to go off, and then shortly after that, these guys are going to go off too. So let's just make sure we don't have any... Oh, okay, yeah, we do have a fortress over here that we're going to have to overtake. Didn't want to have to deal with that. Probably meant to delete it, and I just forgot. As far as replacing a governor is concerned, who do we want? This guy's not bad, but he is rather corrupt, and I'd rather avoid corruption right now. This guy's okay. God of Vermina, he is just. That is a decent trait to have. This guy is harsh, which isn't bad. It's actually pretty good, but he's also very corrupt as well. Yeah, I'm going to go with this guy. He'll be fine. And this province is quite disloyal. You know what? Why don't you... Yeah, okay, so there we are. Syracuse is leading a war. I'm going to have you actually just leave for now. I don't want to spend the PI changing your policies. You guys go over here We are going to send you guys over here and take this place out over here, like so. We do have a scorned family. That is a bit of a problem. I think that's probably because the governor here lost his job. So it's probably only temporary. You guys are going to take that, and we are going to just siege that down. And then shortly after this, I think probably on the next month tick, yeah, Sardinia Australis is going to go off too. Probably don't need to hire extra mercenaries for that. Rome, you guys have your troops raised. What is going on? You are at war with Egypt. Ooh, oh, because you actually border Egypt. Oh, this is a major, major war. Okay. Unrivaled wealth. Yeah, that's fine. Indeed, her claims appear to be valid. That's fine. I don't really care. And yet, we do see Sardinia Australis is revolting against us. That is a thing. We are going to have to deal with it. You guys are sieging this down over here. That will be very quick, I'm sure. Egypt, we probably don't have to worry about Egypt invading Garamantia for now because they've got their hands full. They're actually doing okay right now. What is it at for Rome? It is -1 for Rome, so the war just started, basically. Okay, do we want to... What is going on here? Turbulent priest. High priest Sharisker Lagunas has made it clear to the priesthood that he can no longer tolerate Eampsis Narava godless impiety. Without the support of the priesthood, the people will start to believe that Eampis Narava does not have the support of the gods, which would harm our legitimacy. Yeah, that's probably true. We should probably donate... to the priesthood. That's only 236 gold. We can't afford that. Otherwise, we lose 5 legitimacy. I don't want to lose 5 legitimacy. You are in the process of proving legitimacy, I believe. And then after that... we should probably really think about getting a wife, as, just as I say that, here is a event here, a proposal. The fact that Eampsis Narava has yet to marry has attracted the attention of many of the great families of the realm. If it was therefore perhaps no surprise when, during recent festivities held by the House of Takfarinid, Eampsis Narava was introduced to Sino, a young and, according to some, very suitable match. It is certainly clear that Eampsis Takfarina and his entire family would be deeply grateful if our families were to be joined together in such a union. That could be a decent idea, except that would make the other 2 family leaders disloyal. But we do kind of need a wife for our guy here. I mean, I could think about enticing foreign royalty and getting more... what am I trying to say? Bloodlines. But I mean, we're kind of doing okay with bloodlines right here. We did get him the blood of Mithridatids. So maybe I will do that. We are seeing we have a bit of a civil war brewing now. So we're going to have to send out some bribes or grant holdings to someone. Is there anyone that we can bribe? We can bribe you. You're actually extraordinarily power base of supporters. You are a pretender for the throne. That's why. Power base of supporters, 36. That's why you are so incredibly disloyal. Plus, you have a scorned family. Fair enough. You are not particularly powerful, but you are disloyal. You're not particularly powerful. You are somewhat powerful, so maybe I will bribe you. We'll deal with that. That lowers it down to 25%. We need to get it below 24%. And you are actually rather powerful as well. So I will bribe you. And that deals with the Civil War brewing there. So, okay, we just got to deal with this now. Pretty soon, we will be able to go to war again in a few years. We just got to get our stability up. And you guys, yeah, this siege is taking a little while here. What is going on over here? Are you guys taking this siege over here? I'm actually surprised this province didn't go off as well. But it probably will at some point, as our vassals are actually getting involved there. That's kind of funny. Okay. So this siege is taking a little while. We hope to end it soon. There is a breach. So maybe it kind of makes sense, actually, to assault the fortress and just get it over with as soon as possible. I think I will. I'm just going to assault it. I'm sure it's fine. That's fine. You guys get back in there and come along over here. And we will start you guys off with that over there. In the meantime, I will end this. We will take this for ourselves, force our demands, and we will banish those of class and put the rest of the sword. That actually lowers our stability somewhat, or not stability, our AE somewhat, and we will have to put a governor in here. Someone from a scorned family. Which is the scorned family? Let's just double check here. It is the Naravids. Okay. Do we have anyone decent? I mean, this guy's okay. but he's very corrupt. You're very corrupt. You just are awful. You're not only corrupt, you have no loyalty. Wow, everyone in our royal family right now is just a complete jerk. You are probably the only one that we could put in there, but your finesse is just awful. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Let's put a governor in here. Yeah, there's this guy. We could put this guy in. He's actually not terrible, but he is rather corrupt. I think I will, though. I'm going to put him in there. That's fine. But at the very least, at least that solves the Scorn family issue. So you guys are going to come over here and deal with this revolt over here, and then we should be okay for a little while, I think. The next one is actually in 16 months. It's because our stability is so low. That's why. So yeah, we're just going to deal with this now. And in the meantime, we're just still chilling, still waiting. I'm just kind of curious to see how this war is going over here. How is it going for Rome? It's +1 for Rome. And you guys, do you have any allies? You don't have any allies because you're a great power, but you do have a couple of client states. You have these guys over here. This little tiny nothing. Good event over here. We are going to get bountiful harvest. We could go for money or stability. I absolutely will go with money. Or no, stability, excuse me. And yeah. So pretty soon, once we deal with some of these revolts, I'm going to go after Garamantia. We could probably deal with Massylia with just like another minor group of mercenaries. Like we see these guys over here. Yeah, this province over here is going to be the next one. We are going to have to replace a guy over here. You will be fine. Despite being absolutely, completely disloyal. You will be fine. We are going to have to get another commander in here. Hopefully someone who is not a pretender for the throne. You don't look like it. Actually, you have a decent trait as well. Monthly repair ship at sea. So that helps the Navy actually quite a lot. Okay, so we just got to sit this one out, or just wait this one out, rather. Ooh, that was a really good roll on a +7. So Massylia will go off in 12 months. So in the meantime, why don't you guys go over here and take these guys out? We'll just stack wipe these little guys over here. Like so. We didn't quite stack wipe them, but why don't you come over here and actually finish them off now. Okay. Now can we take this for ourselves? We absolutely can and will. We will banish those to class and put the rest of the sword. You guys come over here and board this fleet over here. We have to replace a trader out over here. What do we want? I would like to trade for dyes, but that's not possible. What is this? Citrus. We cannot get citrus. I mean, I guess base metals. We could get base metals. That will increase light infantry offense. We do use a lot of light infantry. Okay, so that is fine. I guess we will do that. Let's just double check that. We do have, yeah, all of our levies use light infantry. So that is fine. That will make our light infantry a little bit tougher. So once you guys are boarded, we will have you guys come down over here, I guess. Or you know what? No, come over here. Scandalous Dominus. Oh my god, what is going on here? While the occasional rakish and lewd tendencies of Massylia Galid are well known throughout the upper circles of Karthadash, no one was quite prepared for the appalling slew of allegations leveled at him of late. There are growing rumors of terrible indecencies perpetrated on slaves at debauched gatherings honoring the god of wine, where Massylia and his lewd entourage exhibit and debase their latest acquisitions from the Emporia of Otnot. Massylia denies everything in the most stringent terms, claiming the tales to be lies engineered by his political opponents. The gossip is backed by several witnesses who claim to have besmirched by Massylia personally. Slaves and virtuous citizens across Carthago are demanding government-sanctioned justice to deter these excesses, and we can no longer ignore the situation. Okay, well, let's double-check. Who is this guy? You are a scholar, modest, harsh, and deceitful. You are deceitful, aren't you? Maybe we should conduct a full and fair investigation to this matter. We would get 10 PI out of it. What do we want to do? We could just say a token inquiry, which will actually bump up his loyalty somewhat, but we might not get to the bottom of the matter if we do that. But if we do this, every member of the Galid family will lose 10 loyalty. How many? Yeah, Galids here. This guy's already incredibly disloyal. You're disloyal. Actually, no, you're not disloyal. I'm not too disloyal. This guy is. He's a real jerk, but, you know, we don't really care. Could maybe think about bribing him. No, because he's honest. Of course you are. But you are in very poor health. You'll probably die soon. You're 74. This is tricky. Maybe I will do that. We will do that. We will conduct a full and fair investigation. I did not mean to pause. Okay. You guys come along over here, and we will get prepared for Garamantia, as we need to replace a guy in here. And I'll probably go with you. We could do this one, encountering more tribes, but I don't know. Maybe I should go with this one now, actually. Trial developments. Oh, so the trial is developing, although there is still much work to be done gathering testimony and exploring the specific crimes, both religious and temporal, that Massylia may have committed. Preliminary findings point heavily to his guilt. While the investigation is not complete, some have suggested that Massylia be prematurely detained in order to ensure he does not try to escape justice, although this will undoubtedly distress the Galid family even further. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it. You guys are recovering your troops. Your total strength is the amount of men we have in our 27 cohorts. Okay, so you guys are slowly replenishing your troops. Scandal draws to a close. What is going on here? It has come to our attention that earlier today the city guards sent to arrest Massylia at his villa outside Kart Hadash and bring him to court found that the place deserted. It would seem the coward fled Numidia at dawn with the majority of his wealth and seeks refuge with friends abroad. Okay, so he just skipped town entirely. He's out of here. While the investigation succeeded in rooting out and ending his reign of prolificacy, the slaves will no doubt resent our having allowed Massylia to escape justice. The guards did, however, fortunately come across a portion of wealth left behind. We could say a little dramatic, one thinks. We would lose a little bit of popularity. This guy will be banished, no matter what. He will gain the trait fugitive, as well as losing popularity and prestige. We will gain a little bit of wealth, but we will lose 12% slave happiness for the next 120 months, as well as 10 political influence. That's a little crummy. Or we could say, you know, if we want to be generous, we could say free his slaves and give them the money. This guy still gets the popularity hit and the prestige hit. But we would gain slave happiness plus 8%, but we will still lose. So no matter what, we lose 10 political influence. This is probably fine. I mean, $35 is really nothing. We make more than that in a month anyway. That's fine. Okay, so we'll do that. We will probably raise some levies here. And yeah, maybe get ready for the next revolt, I think, is Massylia, which is this one right here. This is the next province that's going to go off. Now, we could maybe think about going to harsh treatment and maybe kind of putting that off a little bit longer. Does that make any sense? I don't know if it does. I mean, it would only change provincial loyalty by 0.24, and this is going down by 0.30. So it won't necessarily change it, but it will put it off for much longer. We won't have to deal with it for a little while. Maybe I will, actually. I will put that off for now. Okay, that's fine. Our stability is a little bit better. It's not great, but it is a little bit better. We've got about 24,000 troops here prepared to take out Garamantia. They have 567 pops. So what that looks like in terms of their army, I'm not sure. We'll see how much they are. They are an autocratic monarchy. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, maybe we will go after them now. We can go after them now. They are allied to these guys over here. That's right, they're allied to these guys. I'm not too worried about them coming down, though. I'm not too worried about them. We will deal with them if we have to, but I doubt we will. We could call in these guys, actually, our allies, but I don't really see the point of that. I also meant to ally you guys. That's right. Last time I wanted to ally you guys, and actually I can, and I think I will. So that's fine. So actually, you know what? I might put a cut in here pretty soon, but I'm going to at the very least start this war against Garamacha. I don't think we need to call in our allies. It's not necessary. You guys, we will declare war against you. So you guys are going to move in here. You guys are going to move in here and take that. We need to replace more trade networks here. Are we trading for any wine? I thought I saw wine here. No, I guess not. Okay, well, we got a couple of free routes here, so we can think about getting a surplus here. You know what? Maybe I'll get glass and bump up our civ level. We'll trade with Rome. And there we go. We will get the surplus bonus for glass, which bumps up our civ level to what it is now, 31.5. That's not great, but it's better. Okay. So you guys, we are going to move in here, probably stack wipe these guys. We just did. You guys are going to take this, and then I will send you guys over and take this fortress out over here. We will raise more levies if we have to, but I doubt we will. We'll see, though. I could be massively underestimating them, but I doubt we will. But we're gonna start some. We're gonna start some sieges over here, and yeah, ideally we want to take everything up here. I don't think we can take this because we don't border that. So Egypt is probably going to get that. And after that, at some point, we can take Tripolitania as well. Nice. Okay. Oh, I meant to do this. We will actually take the rival tribe. That is fine. The rival tribe, for far too long, the neighboring Numidian tribe has been authoritative. Okay, this is not really relevant to us. Ooh, we could get 50 military experience. Awesome. Okay. And yeah. The only thing that is needed, either Massylia does not own any territories or is a subject of Mauritania. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. We will actually take the military experience. Thank you very much. Time to strike Carthage is now. Yeah, Carthage is absolutely. And what do we have here? We can do this one. Numidia is ours. This will get us... We will get claims on the entire region of Africa and Fezzan. Okay. I mean, Fezzan, sure. But we will get 4 innovations, and we will get 5 Massylian freemen. I will take that, and we got 4 innovations. Holy smokes. It's been a while since I even did anything with innovations. What do I even want to do with it? I think I wanted to go down here and get the Great Temple. That's what we should do. Yeah, we will get this. I'll get accepted rights. Increase culture group, undegraded culture group happiness, and I will also get open religion, like so, and maybe this one as well. What about our integrated pops? Their happiness rating is 34. Maybe what we should do is get this one. We could get minor synchronism, which will bump up the happiness of unintegrated culture group pops, or we could get FUG, which will bump up our happiness of our integrated culture, which I think I probably will do. I like to go down this way first, usually, and go down here. And, you know, because one, this exported drama is such a good tech to have, but also I really like the pop growth modifiers you get over here. And we can also go down here, too, and get some really nice techs. So I might spend some time going down here. I think that's what I intended to do. I'm not sure. We wanted to go down here, I remember, but I don't recall where I wanted to go next. But I think we wanted to go down this one. So we're going to focus on the religious area for now. Yeah, I might put a cut in here for now. This episode, we did recover our stability somewhat, enough to go after Garamacha. And interesting that Rome and Egypt have gotten into a major war here. It is actually looking pretty good for Rome. Plus 23 for Rome. I do expect them to win. I mean, since they're probably fighting for something over here, it's going to be difficult for Egypt to do anything about it. Is Rome? Rome is actually occupying territory in here. Funny. But next episode, we will actually finish off this war. We will try to take this entire region for ourselves, and then, you know, maybe focus more on this. There's a lot of ways we can go about doing this. And yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing out over here, finish taking out all this, and then once we do that, we can start thinking about really consolidating Iberia. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.